The thing is, I hope guys, I'm live on YouTube. Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of Wellington on Air. Welcome back to another episode of Wellington on Air. I am your host, Wellington. Um, guys, so a lot of you guys don't know, or I don't know if you guys know, but some of you do know, some of you don't know. But on Sunday, I was trying to stream the VMAs, right? I was trying to stream the VMAs, and when I was trying to stream the VMAs, I was doing it on Twitch because for the ones that have been here for the rewatch, you guys know that we have been rewatching Love Island season 7. We are going back and we're rewatching the episodes because we've been clocking a lot of things. We've been clocking a lot of things. If you're in the chat, let me hear you. If you're in the chat, let me hear you. Don't stay quiet. YouTube was good. Um, Wellington, I was wondering what happened to you and Love Island rewatches. Hi, how are you, my love? Hello. Um, hey Wellington, I was sat ready for this live. Hi Corey, thank you so much for joining. Is it frozen for anyone else? Yes, we've been clocking it. I hope that it's not frozen for you, Moshe. Yes, we've been clocking it. We've been clocking a lot of things. Hey y'all. Hey loyalty. We've been clocking a lot of things on the rewatches, and I am so happy that we started doing. Hey Paige, I am so happy that we started doing. Hello from Panama. Hi Franklin. I am so happy that we started doing the rewatches so far because again, we've been clocking a lot of things. We've been clocking a lot of things that needed to be clocked. No shade. A lot of things that needed to be clocked. Um, with that said, thank you so much for the ones that have been listening for the recaps because as you know, um, those are so good. And if you haven't listened to some of those recaps, you can um you can listen to the rewatches on my podcast, Wellington on Air, on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Anywhere you get your podcast, you can listen to my podcast, Wellington on Air, and you can listen to the rewatches there. Got it? Okay. So, like I was saying, on Sunday we were watching the VMAs. I wanted to stream the VMAs. As I was streaming the rewatch of Love Island, here on YouTube, I got flagged. I got flagged, and they ended up taking my live stream down. So then, in a moment of panic, I was trying to figure out, and some of you guys remember because you guys were here. I was trying to figure out what to do, where to go, where can I live stream the show and not get in trouble. So we ended up going on Twitch. We created a Twitch account. We created a Twitch account and all of that. And we were doing it on Twitch. Fine, cool. Everything was great. The Twitch account got started. I was starting to grow on Twitch. Everything was amazing. I was still going to do content here on YouTube. So please, please, please subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers. So please, please, please subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. And yeah, so everything was good. So then Sunday came about and I wanted to do a watch party for the VMAs because we like to watch. We are not on Twitch right now. I'm gonna get into that. We are on YouTube. We are on YouTube right now. We are on YouTube. So hi Devonda. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, so everything was good. I wanted to do a watch party for the VMAs because we like to my people we like to watch together, My people, we like to watch together. So I wanted to do a watch party for the VMAs and everything was good. I was doing the watch party. We had, oh my god, on Twitch, it was like getting to almost 1,000 people on the stream. And then I don't know where they took me down. It was some hating ass motherfuckers in that stream, and they took me down. So then I got super pissed because they suspended my account. And at first I hadn't looked at the email, so I thought that my account had been suspended like in general, and I was about to cry. But then after the night ended, I ended up looking at the email and my account got suspended for 48 hours. So this is my last day. This is my last day of suspension. I should have my Twitch back and running again tomorrow. Hey, Boo. Hi, Alicia. Thank you so much for joining me. I missed you too. Guys, I missed y'all so much. I want y'all to know that I missed y'all so much. So much has changed since the last time that we talked. I'm back at work. Today was my no, today's Tuesday. Today's my second day back at work. Remember that when I started live streaming, I was doing it was during a vacation from work, so I wasn't working, which is why I was doing the live streams during the day and the live streams during the night, and everything was like ah. But now I'm back at work. We're back at Watch What Happens Live. Um, it's been a very busy week, very busy week because we've been off for 3 weeks. So when you've been off and everybody's back, it's like re-oiling the machine. So it's been a busy week. I'm traveling at the end of the week, so I'm preparing for that too. Um, so Twitch also is super strict, or were people flagging because of your opinions? I don't know if the situation was that. I think it was both. I think it was that people I was under their radar, but then people did not like the opinions that I was giving. And you know what? This is why, no shade. For the ones that have been here, the white people that have been here, I don't know if there's any white people in here, no shade. I don't know. But for the ones that have come across my content and liked it and you guys have been cool, shout out to y'all. But I don't really like white people in my account because, no shade, whenever white people start coming into this shit, it becomes a mess. It becomes a mess. It becomes a mess. Like, I feel like we are like-minded, you know what I'm saying? But whenever they start coming into here, it becomes a mess. It becomes a mess. And they start reporting you, they start doing too much, and I just don't got time for that. That's why, like, no shade, I don't really like it when it gets big. Like, I don't really like it when it gets big. I like it to I like us. You know what I'm saying? Like, us. And I can tell when we are growing, you know? I can tell when it's us. We went from 20 to 40 to 50. I think we're like at a 60 right now, where it's like 60 loyal people that I know by name. Um, so I don't mind it when it's like that. And also, but don't get me wrong, I want to grow as a creator. I want to grow as a host, as a journalist. I want to grow as a person, and I want to grow my brand. So of course, I welcome going viral and stuff, and I welcome more people joining. But it just scares me sometimes because, like, people could be so fucked up and so mean, and I'm just at the beginning of my journey. So I don't want anybody, just because you don't like what I say, or you don't like what I'm saying about someone that you like, it's just like, don't take it out on me, honey. You could just unclick and don't subscribe, but don't go reporting me, you know. We got you, Wellington. We support you in your growth. Block out all the hate. Thank you, my love. I love you. Yeah, you can control the audience, especially when you are on the internet. You never know who's watching. And cruel. You, Devanda, thank you. That's so real. Listen, that's what happened, right? So I got my Twitch suspended for 48 hours. So then I was already on TikTok. So then I was like, okay, let me just keep it on TikTok, right? On TikTok, it became a whole thing. Hi, Kia. On TikTok, it became a whole thing too, and they suspended me too. So the reason why I'm coming from the reality rundown right now, and please guys, follow the reality rundown. This is my brand that I created, and TikTok is our secondary account, so we're growing still here, but our main account on Instagram has over 50,000 followers. So please follow my account. This is my brand that I created, and we cover all things reality TV. We are not a vlog. We are a news organization that covers reality TV. Um, Anyways, so I'm coming to you from the reality rundown because my personal account got suspended for a week. For a week. So I'm not gonna be back in my personal account for a week. So until I'm back in my personal account, I'm gonna be coming from the reality rundown. Yeah. And right now, I'm also good on YouTube. So this is the thing, right? So I cannot do the rewatches on YouTube. It's gonna keep getting flagged. It's gonna keep getting flagged. It's gonna keep getting flagged. And I don't want to keep doing the same thing and expecting different results. I don't want to keep doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome. So I cannot keep doing the rewatches on YouTube, unfortunately. YouTube is going to be more for when we are reviewing interviews, when we are reviewing other pieces of content that's also on YouTube, when we are reviewing, stuff like that, hot topics, headlines, etc. That's what we're going to use the YouTube for, the YouTube live shows. When we are reacting to interviews, when we are reacting to other stuff, when I'm bringing you hot topics, all of that. And I'm gonna try to make, and I'm gonna try. I'm going to curate the YouTube shows to be more of a hot topics show. So it's gonna be a variety of things, and I promise to keep it entertaining, and I promise to make it what we want to see. So then on Twitch, hopefully once I get my Twitch back, I should be back tomorrow, y'all. I should be back tomorrow on Twitch. So when I get my Twitch back, then we can start doing the rewatches on Twitch. Because I was researching, and as long as you're not broadcasting live television on Twitch, you should be good. The reason why I got banned or suspended when I was doing the VMAs is because the VMAs were live. So I'm not supposed to be broadcasting something that's live. And trust and listen, I read about it. I understand. I made a mistake. It is what it is. So on Twitch, we're gonna be doing the rewatches there because season 7 has already aired. And so hopefully we're back on Twitch tomorrow, and we are going to do so tomorrow night we're gonna be on Twitch doing episode 4 rewatch. Tomorrow night we're gonna be on Twitch doing the episode 4 rewatch. Because I think that's the last episode, I believe. Hi, Faithful. I think that's the last episode that we will tap that screen, y'all. Tap that screen. And like the video and follow me, y'all. Like the video and follow me. And subscribe to the channel. I'm so close to 1,000. I am so close to 1,000. And I don't know if you guys know, but I have my merch site up, shopwellington.com. It's some cute hats up in there with some of the favorite sayings that you guys love from the show. So if you guys want to support me, shopwellington.com. And guys, I have another announcement right before we get into the show. I have another announcement right before you. You guys are so amazing on the YouTube that we finally got super chats. Guys, we finally got super chats on YouTube. I don't know how that works. I don't know how I'm going to see it. I don't know if I get a notification when you guys send one, but hopefully whoever is the first person that sends me a super chat, I'll see it. And hopefully I don't know how it's going to pop up on my screen because I'm on streaming through StreamYard. So let's see. Maybe when I get my first super chat, I'll figure it out. But I got super chats. I am so happy. I am so happy. No, Devanda, I already got the membership. Devanda, tap in. I got approved for the membership and I got approved for super chats. The next thing that I'm still working on is getting approved for ad revenue, but I need 1,000 subscribers for that. So please, please, please subscribe. But I got my memberships up, y'all. If you want to support me, there's three memberships on YouTube right now. Oh my God! Testing your super chats. Love you. Oh my God! Oh my God! My first super chat. My first super chat. My first super chat. Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! My second one! Oh my guys! Thank you so much. 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 I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. Congrats, Valentin. I am so excited to see you. My third super chat. Oh my God. Corey, thank you. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you. See, like, won't he do it? Won't he do it? So proud of you, Wellington. Thank you. Thank you so much, y'all. And I just want to say, y'all, thank you so much for all of the support that you guys have given me. Seriously, like the amount of support that you guys have shown me is what keeps me going. Because sometimes as a content creator, you don't know if people are listening. You don't know if people are there taking in your content. So all of the support that you guys give me, the fact that you guys be in my DMs, like requesting me to go live, the fact that you guys slid in my DMs, telling me, like sending me stories, sending me stuff that you guys want me to talk about. I appreciate how invested you guys are to my show. And for that, I will forever, ever, 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 ever be so grateful. I love you guys. And that's really what keeps me going. That's really what keeps me going. The fact that I know that y'all are listening to me, but not only listening to me, but y'all are legitimately like, y'all here, y'all my people. Y'all my people. So, like I was saying, thank you for the super chats. Thank you so much. And I got the memberships up on YouTube. It's 3 memberships. So the first one is homie. That's the cheapest membership. You want to become a homie? Become a homie. We could be homies. We could be homies. The second one is gang. We could be homies or we could be gang. We could be homies or we could be gang. But the third one, like the one that if you're an OG a day one, if you are an OG a day one, you want to be part of my people. My people. And that is my third subscription. My people. So you could be a homie, you could be gang, or you could be my people. And whichever you decide, I am happy with. Whichever you decide, I am happy with. I am loving the names for the memberships. Yeah, I'm trying to, like, I really wanted to make it very special and for everybody to have a name that they can identify with, because I feel like when you connect to a content creator, I also love seeing people that come in and they like me and then they come back and like me more and come back and like they like subscribe. I want to earn it, I want to earn it. So if you want to start small and make your way to my people, that's fine. I want to earn it. I don't want to Nothing is given, okay? Nothing is given. Anyways, yeah. So I am so messy. So tell me why I went on today when I was getting ready for the show, and I said, "Yeah, I went on Come On Cream, Come Here Cream, the community of our dreams. We love it over here." So I went on there and I posted the schedule, and I was like, I was like, "Listen, today we have a lot of things to discuss. We have the VMAs coverage, Ace interview with Extra at the VMAs, which I don't know if you guys saw, but I had something to say about it, and it kind of went like a little viral. Baller Alert interview with Ace, which is also from the VMAs. Then I came across, when I was on YouTube, I came across this doctor. I think she's a psychologist or a psychiatrist. I don't know. Don't quote me on her credentials. When we actually watch the video, we'll know what her credentials are. But I found this doctor, and she is doing like I love the notepad with your name, real cunty. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Andy Cohen gave me that, by the way. Catch that. Anyways, um, there's this woman called Dr. Pam, and she is doing videos where she like looks at interviews and stuff like that, and she reacts to them, and she gives her expertise. So I also wanted to watch that because remember when we watched the body language expert, we enjoyed the body language expert. Like we were keen with the body language expert. So I wanted to do more stuff like that. I wanted to do more stuff like that. So I was like, okay, let's add Dr. Pam's um video to the slate of the show for today. And then Boardroom, a brand that I follow, and you guys should follow it too. They post a lot of good content. Boardroom dropped an interview with Ace, and that's another thing that I wanted to get into too. So we have a full house, y'all. We have a full house. So first things first, I wanted to get into baby the looks. Baby the look. Baby the look. Guys, she looked amazing for the VMAs. And you know what? I was so nervous. I'm not even going to lie. I am not even going to lie. I was so nervous for this because you just never know. You just never know. And you also have to understand that these people are placed with stylists, and sometimes they are forced to do things that they don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? They are forced to wear things that they don't want to do. So I was very happy with what she wore to the VMAs. It was her first like big, like televised red carpet. She looked amazing. She looked amazing. The face was giving, the hair was giving. I love the fact that she went with simple updo because giving the drama of her dress, giving the drama of what she's wearing. I like the fact that the top is simple, you know? I like the fact that the top was simple. Y'all get on my nerves. Y'all get on my nerves. Y'all get on my nerves. Anyways, don't be messy. Anyways, she looks amazing. She looks amazing. The first couple. The first couple. They look amazing too. Nick looks so good, guys. Guys, I'm on YouTube, y'all. Join me on YouTube. Join me on YouTube. Guys, look at that look. Guys, look at that look. I'm sorry, but if they scamming, take it. If they are scamming, take my money. If this is what you call scamming, they are criminals. White collar criminals. If this is what you call scamming. That look, I love being scammed. I love being scammed. I swear that Nick forgets he's in public. No, like Nick really knows that he has one of the baddest. Nick really knows that he has one of the baddest. Nick really knows that he has one of the baddest. And I like the fact that he don't play. Look at that. Look at that hand. I'm getting scammed into being healthy. You better talk about it, no, no, on TikTok. You better talk about it, no, no, on TikTok. Because no shade, ever since I just subbed, oh my God, Denise, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Guys, please subscribe. I'm so close to 1,000. I am so close to 1,000. Please, please, please subscribe. Um, Baby, if this is scamming, take it. Also, another thing that I wanted to say, another thing that I wanted to say, I have not seen anything toxic from these two. I have not seen anything toxic from these two. I have not clocked anything toxic. And don't get me wrong, I'm not going around trying to clock anything toxic, but I can definitely tell you this. I watch very closely. I watch very closely. Oh my God, thank you to whoever put in that order. Thank you for the hat order, guys. You guys are amazing. Whoever put in that order just now, thank you so much. They just ordered a hat. Which I wonder which hat they got. Hold on. I wonder which hat they got because my favorite thing is figuring out which hat you guys are getting the most. Everybody's been loving the the open the schools one. That one sold like the open the schools one sold like 8 already. Oh, they got we're not delusional. We're not delusional. We're not delusional. That's the Nicolandria hat. That's the hat that I made specifically for Nicolandria. We're not delusional. If you want a cute little hat, shopwellington.com. Shopwellington.com if you want a cute little hat and join the gang. But yeah, so I have not seen anything toxic from these two that make me feel like they are being fake or that they are like, you know what I'm saying? Usually it breaks through the cracks. No shade. The moment I love my sister down, but the moment that Amaya and Brian were giving shaky, we could tell. The moment that Amaya, I don't talk about other creators, my love. Sorry, sorry. I feel like that's messy as fuck. I don't talk about other creators because then it's like I can give my opinion about something and then it's gonna get taken weird and it's like, so I don't talk about other creators, especially black creators, because I don't want to say something that gets misconstrued and then it's like people I don't want to attack another black creator or anything like that. So I just don't even go there because I want everybody to win. I want everybody to win. So especially if you're black. Um but yeah, so they're not giving me any any type of cracks. Like no shade, we were clocking the cracks. No, don't be sorry. I think you were just asking. Don't be sorry. I know you were just asking a legitimate question. I'm just wanted to like I wanted to share that. Um it's no shade, but we saw the cracks between Amaya and Brian towards the end. We saw them. We saw the cracks and we could tell that something was wrong. We could tell that there was something wrong. We could tell that there was something there. Like there was something going on that we were like, what's going on? What's going on? You know? So I don't have that feeling with Nicolandria. I don't have that feeling with Nicolandria. I don't. It's no shade. I don't. It's no shade. I just don't. And until I start seeing certain things that make me feel until I start seeing certain things that make me feel that way, I'm going to continue to believe what I believe and I'm going to continue to feel what I feel. And what I feel is that these are two people that are in a relationship. They are boyfriend and girlfriend because no shade, you guys said it in in the water commercial. So that's it. Don't try to backpedal now. Cuz Nick, we saw what you was trying to get when they asked you at the VMAs like so are you guys like really made it official and then you just I think Nick got anxious he got anxious, you know, and he didn't want to say. The thing is, you guys have to understand also is that when you are a public figure, anything that you say is like the law. You know. Hey, Kimberly, thank you for joining. When you are a public figure, anything that you say is like the law. What you're putting out to the masses, what you're putting out to the public, it's like the law. So you have to make sure that you want to be right. You don't want to be backpedaling a lot, or like, oh, I made a mistake. You don't want to do that too much, because then people are going to say that you're not trustworthy. If you always backpedaling while you're telling the public, people are going to say that you're not trustworthy, that you're fake, that you're lying. So that's why they have to be really, really careful with what they say, and they have to be really, really careful with what they put out. So I think that Nick just got very, very nervous, and he didn't want to say anything wrong. He didn't want to say, and also you have to think about the many deals that they have in the works already, already planned out. You don't know some of the deals. A lot of these deals, they offer them money to like to be able to get exclusively certain things. So like that water campaign, the fact that she called them my boyfriend in that water campaign, like you better believe that they threw Olandria the coin for that. You know what I'm saying? For her to drop that word in their content, all of that is a selling point, and all of that stuff is being taken into account when making all of these deals and all of these things that they have going on right now. So you have to understand that when they're at a red carpet, or when they are being like interviewed on the street or caught by TMZ or anything like that, they're never going to really, really, really go too deep into it, because there's a lot of things over their heads. There is a lot of things over their heads that they have to think about before speaking. So I rather them not put out no BS, or I rather them not having to keep backpedaling. Just keep quiet. Keep quiet. Keep quiet. And keep giving us what you're giving us. Keep giving us what you are giving us. You know what I'm saying? The little crumbs, the little acts of love. We're good. We're satisfied. Guys, if you're joining me on YouTube, I mean, sorry, if you're joining me on TikTok, I'm also live on YouTube right now. And please join me on YouTube, because on YouTube, you get to see the screen, you get to see the pictures that I'm talking about, the videos that we're hearing, all of that. So join me on YouTube. And you guys know that I got my personal page on TikTok banned from going live. So I'm going live from my brand's TikTok page. So please, please, please follow the reality rundown. Follow the reality rundown. This is my brand. We talk all things reality TV. My YouTube name is Wellington on Air. My YouTube name is Wellington on Air. My YouTube name is Wellington on Air. So yeah, I'm very, very happy for Nick and Olandria. Um, yeah, Nick, white fans are very disrespectful and very parasocial, saying sorry, Olandria, and the racist white girls in 404 stands doing the pick Clark challenge. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. White fans are the most dangerous fans. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it. I'm sorry. I'm saying it. I don't like. I have to say it. I feel like I feel like, us black and brown people, we lead with love. When we come across somebody that we like, we lead with love. Let me like your page. Let me comment on your page. Let me support you. Let me buy your merch. Let me do this. Let me do that. Like that's how we go when we like someone. Let me support your concert. Let me support your music. Let me watch your show. And I feel like, excuse me, the white fans, they get into a weird territory where they really get really mean, and they and like the white fans, like they really get this level of power from the internet that they feel like they can really say whatever they want to say because, well, they're not going to do anything to me physically because I'm behind the screen, so I'm gonna call you all the kind of n words that I want to call you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that you ugly as fuck. I'm gonna say that you look like this. I'm gonna say that you look like that, and I don't give a fuck because I'm behind the screen. And that's and no shade, no shade. I don't want to be known by those people. No shade. Like I don't want to be known by those people. I don't care. I don't want to be mainstream. I don't want to be mainstream. If that's what comes with being mainstream, I'm good. I'm good. I am so good. I'd rather be known in my community and be respected and loved by my community than be loved by millions that don't really give a fuck about me. You know? And that be watched by millions that will say whatever they want to say, and they will praise you today and throw you away tomorrow. Nah, 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 nah. And I peeped those comments already. So y'all clock it. Y'all better clock it. Y'all better not let this motherfucker. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Don't be letting these people say whatever, y'all. Do not be letting these people say whatever. So, all right. So the next thing that I wanted to talk about. The next thing that I wanted to talk about. Lord Jesus. It's this little video. So Ace was at the VMAs as well. And Extra asked them about the Speedy interview. Right? Extra asked Ace about the Speedy interview. This is what Ace had to say.
So yeah,
Not to get into details, but you may have gotten Speedy into some trouble.
man, I got Speedy into trouble. Nah, no, 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 no. My thing is, honestly, just me speaking my truth and what I've been through throughout this whole entire time. But I
What was your truth from that interview? What was your truth from that interview? I'm asking. What truth are you talking about that you were speaking? Hi, Brianna. Guys, I'm seriously asking on the way to YouTube. Thank you, Kimberly. Come over to YouTube, y'all. Come over to YouTube. What truth, what truth, what truth did you speak in the Speedy interview? I don't know.
obviously I'm learning throughout this whole entire experience of just moving through Hollywood. So I'm excited. I'm excited for new opportunities and just to push forward to the future.
Okay, so this VMAs.
This entire time, but obviously I'm learning throughout this whole entire experience of
I'm learning throughout this whole. So it's giving. So I want you to peep. I want you to peep that we already starting the apology tour. We are already starting to backpedal. I want you to peep it. I want you to peep it. We are already starting the backpedal.
speaking my truth and what I've been through throughout this whole entire time. But obviously I'm learning throughout.
So I'm speaking my truth and what I've been through through this entire time. But obviously I'm learning. So now you learning. The same person that said that they had this before. The same person that said that they didn't come do this for the fame because they already had all of that. They already had Jennifer Hudson. They already had the interviews. They already had all of that. So that same person is still learning. So now he's wanting us to give him grace. Interesting. Now he wants us to give him grace. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Now he wants us to give him grace. The same person that sat there with Speedy and tried to destroy Nicolandria. The same person, the same person that sat there with Speedy and tried to destroy Nicolandria because they had a couple interviews lined up that were gonna come out. He wanted to break them down because they had a couple interviews that they had lined up coming out. So he wanted to delegitimize Nicolandria, and he wanted to stand as the one couple. Because truth be told, and quiet as it's kept, Ace don't give a damn about Taylor and Clark. Truth is told, quiet as it's kept, Ace don't give a damn about Taylor and Clark, in the sense that he don't think that they're like a competition in this like Love Island couples who's more famous than who game. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't see Taylor and Clark as a like, ooh, I gotta watch out for them. Nick and Olandria though? Nick and Olandria though? Nick and Olandria is a challenge. Nick and Olandria is a challenge. Some Daisy on TikTok says, well, they're also on the same team. Even if they were on the same team, I believe that if Taylor and Clark were bigger than Ace and Shelly, that Ace would figure out a way to turn on Taylor too and try to bring him down. No shade. I truly believe that. I truly believe that. I believe that if Taylor and Clark were bigger than Ace and Shelly, Ace will figure out a way to also turn on Taylor and bring them down. So being on the same team doesn't matter to me because remember, Nick and Ace were on the same team. Nick and Ace were on the same team. And look what happened. At the end of the day, Nicolandria is the only competition. No shade. Always was, always will be. No shade. No shade. No shade. I feel like Hudda is a non-factor. I don't know. I feel like I'm very I'm very tapped into what's like hot, and I feel like Hudda is a non-factor. She hasn't been doing anything, no shade. And the reason why is because she's not in a couple. And I don't think people really like Hudda like that individually. Like she has her fans, Hudda HQ, but no shade, Hudda HQ is only gonna take her so far. You know? Hudda HQ is only gonna take her so far. And I feel like when it comes to Love Island, it's all about the couples. So the moment that you walk away from the show and Hudda is supposedly going to be in an NFL commercial, that doesn't like that's cool and all, but at the end of the day, I don't know how to explain it. Like it's one thing to it's one thing to be on an ad, but it's another thing to be like the talk of town. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one thing to land a big ad. You know how many people land big ads every day? But it's another thing to be the talk of the town. It's another thing to be the talk of the town. It's another thing to be the word on the street. You know what I'm saying? So when you guys say like, "Oh yeah, she landed that NFL commercial," or allegedly she may have landed that NFL commercial, that's great for her, and I'm happy because she has a daughter that she has to feed and hopefully raise. But I'm not gagging. I'm not gagging because I don't really see the demand for her for real. I don't really see the demand for her for real. I don't. I don't. I don't. I see the demand for Nicolandria. That's where I see the demand. And not just in fan bases. I'm talking about I'm talking about in general. Someone on YouTube said it's enough money out here for everyone to eat and succeed. I agree. So this is not, let me make this straight. I'm not saying that Hutta should not get no deals. And I'm not saying that Hutta doesn't deserve to work. I don't care about Hutta. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying that when it comes to popularity of the couples and the people that have come out of season 7, to me, to me, to me, Alandria takes it. To me, Alandria takes it. No shade. No shade. And if you agree with me, send me a super chat.
About this whole entire experience of just moving through Hollywood. So I'm excited. I'm excited for new opportunities and just to push forward to the future.
Moving through Hollywood. Moving through Hollywood. So this is what I said to that, y'all. I said moving through Hollywood quotes the same motherfucker that said he not doing it for the fame. Moving through Hollywood, the same motherfucker that said he not doing it for the fame. Y'all remember that Speedy interview when he said, "This is my life. I'm not doing this for the fame. Like I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to do too much, or like I didn't come here because I needed to be exposed. I already had exposure. I was already that boy, and I didn't do this for the fame." Is the same motherfucker that's saying that right after the show he's required, mind you, requiring us to provide him grace. Requiring us to provide him grace. Ciao. Ciao. I don't got time. I don't got time. I don't got time. So then he also spoke with Baller Alert. He also spoke with Baller Alert. And I want to show you guys that.
What is next for you?
What's next for me? Honestly, whatever God allows me to do. But what I will say,
You were a creator, before all of this. What is next for you?
What's next for me? Honestly, whatever God allows me to do. But what I will
First of all, why he grabbed that mic like that? What? My YouTube channel is Wellington on Air. My YouTube channel is Wellington on Air. Guys, join me on YouTube. The viewer experience is much better on YouTube. I keep this open because I love my TikTok family and I love y'all down, but the viewer experience is so much better on YouTube. Why he grabbed that mic like that? Don't be grabbing my mic like that because that will really get you bop. Trying to grab my mic like that while I'm interviewing will really get you bop.
You're a creator, before all of this. What is next for you?
What's next for me? Honestly, whatever God allows me to do. But what I will say is I do want to get into the acting career. I want to get into TV show hosting. Hopefully I can do what you're doing one day and be a legend like you.
You're a creator, before.
What happened to the dance company? What happened to the dance company? The business that you came on Love Island saying that you own. Have not seen you done anything dance related whatsoever. And now we're asking you what your goals are post show and what you're trying to do with with a career. What you're trying to do with your career, and you're saying that you want to get into acting, hosting, acting, hosting, singing, that. Cause it's so easy. Motherfuckers think it's so easy. Like I didn't go to school and got hella loans that I have to pay back for going to school and studying journalism and communications. Like I didn't have to bust my ass on a college campus studying communications and journalism. And here comes a random from a reality show that got a little bit of clout on a reality show. Now he want to be an actor, a host, all of the above, a DJ, all of the above. Nothing to. I don't know whatever happened to the dancing. I don't know whatever happened to the dancing. And to me, it makes me feel like you are that's the thing about feeling disingenuous. That is the feeling of being disingenuous with him. Because it's like you try to feed us this whole dance company thing like it was you were over here doing the Lord's work through that dance company, and now we're not even hearing now we're not hearing about that at all. No goals, no nothing at all about that. So it makes me feel like that shit was fake. But of course it was, because the dance company was on TikTok. The dance company was on TikTok. That was the dance company. That was the company. And then you said on Speedy that you're not doing this for the fame, or you're not doing this for the entertainment. And then a couple weeks later, you're on a red carpet saying that you want to be an actor, a host, all of the above. I can't keep up. I can't keep up. And in the same breath, fixing your mouth to come crazy and talk shit about Nicolandria. You know what I'm like? Are we here? Are we here? And yeah, I'm telling y'all, I do this because at the end of the day, as a journalist, I'm not always gonna like the stories that I have to talk about. As a journalist, I'm not always gonna like the stories that I have to talk about, y'all. I'm not always gonna like the stories. You know, I'm not always going to like the stories that I have to that I need to talk about. But I'm here for y'all.
Relationship I have with so they take away social media from everybody. It was the part that really was like, I'm gonna put my heart into this.
Like you said, the show is behind you.
Yeah.
We're gonna put it behind us.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about what you have next.
Okay. I've never really told anybody this first.
So I'm ready.
Now I'm excited. So
I'm Michelle Graham. This is Boardroom Talks. I'm here with social media sensation Ace Greene. We're going to be talking all things Love Island USA, his business endeavors, and all the amazing things he has coming up next.
yeah.
So you know what? I'm not even gonna lie. I appreciate the fact that this interviewer said, you know what, the show was a mess, whatever, whatever. Um, but let's talk about what you got going on. Like all of that is cute, all of that is cute and whatever. But let's talk about what you got going on. So I hope that there is stuff going on.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm excited. First off, I was gonna say I love your hair, by the way.
Thank you. Y'all heard hair. You
Yeah.
heard it. He
Stop
loves
playing
the
with
hair.
my good sis.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know
now
what's
I'm
going
excited to
on.
talk to you. I really am digging your energy right now.
Thank
so let's
you.
Get into it.
Let's
Yeah.
get into it. Okay, let's take it back to the beginning. And by beginning, I mean of your life. Tell me about growing up in LA and when did you become a dance connoisseur?
It's funny because my mom has been the one with rhythm all her life,
Mhm.
and she kind of passed that gene trait to me. And you play some Michael
That's the
Jackson.
dance company. That's the dance company right there, y'all. TikTok videos. TikTok videos. And it's no shade. It's no shade. It's no shade.
Around and I've danced like nobody's business.
Yes.
And being that is the case is one of my talents. It's one of the things I like doing for fun. So I was thinking like, how can I incorporate one of my passions of the things I do in my free time throughout my work? And sure enough, that's when the dance classes started to rise. And
I just think it's disingenuous to say dance classes when like can we call them virtual dance classes? Like cuz I feel like there are legitimate dance studios and dance teachers out here like looking at this motherfucker like, can you please stop? You're on TikTok. Like I feel like we have to be really specific with what we say and do. Like I can't just be saying like, yeah, like I have a show that airs on television every night just because I'm live on YouTube and TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I am I am the host of a talk show that airs every night live. I mean, yeah, that's true, but it's misleading. It may sound like I have my own talk show on national television one day, hopefully one day. But it's misleading. So I feel like he loves to mislead. And liars love to mislead. Oh my God, look at Sierra's story. She's obsessed. Oh my God, what is she posted? Y'all, please don't. Because the last thing I want to do right now is whack Sierra. The last thing I want to do right now is whack Sierra. What did she post? Hello, New York City. So She needs to let it go. She needs to let it go. Like for real, for real, for real. She needs to let it go. Putting let me watch this again, child. Yeah, that song that you are putting on your story, "Let It Go" by Keisha. Like this is why people want to smack you. This is why people want to smack you because you do dumb shit. You do dumb shit that is giving like it's giving hater. It's giving like, and it's like at the end of the day, you can feel whatever you want to feel. You can feel whatever you want to feel. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me show 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 y'all. So she's in New York. She's in New York.
Love you the right way, he ain't gonna. It ain't where he's at, it's where he wanna be.
Okay, I don't want my shit to get flagged. So let me stop. I don't want my shit to get flagged. I just feel like she does the most. I just feel like she does the most. And to use "Let It Go," baby, you let it go. Baby, you let it go. You talking about "Let It Go," you let it go. Like you actually look stupid, mama. I want to tell you that. Like you actually look stupid, mama. You look pressed. And the other thing that I wanted to clock about you, the other thing that I wanted to clock about you is that no shade, you're a user. You are a user and you don't give a fuck about black women. Because if you respected Olandria, you would never be subtweeting so much and throwing subliminals on social media the way that you do. If you ever respected Olandria like the way that you said you respected her, you would have never been throwing so many fucking subliminals the way that you do. And you can feel whatever the fuck you want to feel about Nick, and you can feel like he did you wrong, and that's fine. But for the respect out of Olandria, for how Olandria treated you, how she cared for you, how she was with you, you should have some respect for her. And even though you want to give your lashings, calm down. Calm down. Hi Gina, thank you for joining. Join me on YouTube. We are discussing just hot topics, going doing some reactions to some interviews that have come out, etc., etc. I was looking at this interview that Ace did with Boardroom, and while we were in the middle of that, someone came in the chat and said that Sierra had posted something on Instagram story. So I went to see, and basically it was just that she's in New York City, I guess, for Fashion Week because Fashion Week starts today. I mean tomorrow. And or like Thursday this weekend, it's like this whole week. There's events happening today, tomorrow, whatever. And there was a video that she's getting her hair done and she tagged Keisha Cole "Let It Go," the beginning of the song. You need to get it if he don't wanna love you the right way, he ain't gonna, and then it's trying to be funny. Trying to be funny. Like we not gonna clock that you trying to be funny. You know what I'm saying? Like you trying to be funny, like we're not gonna clock that you trying to be funny for real. I don't like that girl.
It's been one of my favorite journeys, a part of my.
But at the same time, I would still interview her. I would still interview her because I have some things that I want to ask her. And I feel like I'll give her a fair interview. But I have some things that I want to ask her. And Sierra, if you're listening to this and and you really that girl, let me interview you. If you really that girl, let me interview you. Because I have some things that I want to ask you. And I have some things that may liberate you too. Because there were some things that you did that I'm on your side. There were some things that you did in that villa that I'm on your side about. But there were some other things, mama, that I'm gonna have to hold your hand to the fire and I'm gonna hold you accountable. My first thing that I will ask her is, baby, give me your real opinion. Give me your real opinion. How do you feel about Nicolandra? But give me the real, because I'm not accepting I'm happy for him, this, that. Give me the real. Give me the nasty. Give me the first thought that came to your head. Let's let it out. Let's let it out. Let's let it out so then I can clock you. I want her to. Let me not even say too much because let me not even say too much. You will really go there? Yes, I would really. Guys, I'm sorry. I don't got time. I don't got time. I don't care to interview anybody that's not really gonna talk. I'm a journalist. I'm not a vlogger. I'm not no. I'm a journalist. So if you're not gonna answer my questions, and the questions that I'm gonna ask you are the legitimate questions that the people wanna know, and then you're not gonna answer my questions, baby, I could walk away. I could leave. I don't need this interview. You know what I'm saying? I don't need this interview. So if you're not gonna answer my questions, then we can walk away. Because I'm not messy. So the questions that I'm asking and the interview that I'm gonna give you is gonna be a fair interview. It's gonna be a fair interview because I'm a journalist at the end of the day. But if you're not gonna answer me, we're not gonna do this. I'll walk away. So you know when they were doing all of those interviews and they kept saying that they didn't watch the show and that they didn't see that part and they didn't watch that. I'm good. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Because if all you're gonna say is that you didn't watch the show, I don't care to talk to you. Do the homework, and then let's come together and give the people a good interview. Do the homework, and let's come together and give the people. Oh my God, I sent someone an invite by mistake. Please don't accept it. It was a mistake, y'all.
Life story, and I've been able to connect with a lot of people around the world. And a lot of people might look at it as surface level, just dance, but for me, it's more than that. It's connecting, different social groups and different, people who don't feel included, and that's been a.
I feel like people just be talking shit. What about that dancing is about connecting people that don't feel included? Like, I feel like people just be saying words. Like, people, they say words hoping that they stick and make them sound smart. But in reality, for people like me that closely listen, it doesn't make sense. How is your TikTok dance routine that you do with Palestinians and Arabs around the world is about helping people helping people connect that don't feel like they belong? Mind you, the people that you teach how to dance don't even speak English, and you talking about helping people dance that don't feel like they belong. Someone said not Palestinians, South Asians. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh no, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. It's any all of them. Any of them and all of them. Any and all of them. All of the above. But anyways, you just talking shit. You're just at this point, you're just saying whatever you want to say. Because it don't make no sense how you teach people on TikTok that don't even speak English how to do certain dance moves. And now you're talking about I help people that don't feel, I help people dance that don't feel like they belong. Like, y'all want to sound deep about everything, and some things don't need to be deep. Some things don't need to be that deep. He taught domestic violence survivors, so it's things like that. Is that the focus of his dance company? Because I do community service all the time, and I don't go around, I don't go around saying that all I do is doing that. You know what I'm saying? If that's not the focus of his dance company, then he should not be mentioning those people for clout. If the focus of his dance company is not to help those certain groups, then he should not be mentioning certain shit for clout. And y'all should not be mentioning that stuff either for clout. Because just because you do a one good deed does not, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feed the hungry all the time every year for Christmas, but I don't go saying that my show that I feed the hungry I feel the hungry through my show. I don't go around saying that, oh, I am a philanthropist and I feed the hungry, and I focus on helping everybody in the world. Like, mm, mm.
Part of my whole life is just making sure I'm including people who might be forgotten about. So yeah,
It's about bringing joy, right?
exactly.
Like
You know what I mean?
joy, fun, laughter. I
Yeah.
remember
Helping hungry people feel like that's what I do. So I every year for so listen, every year for Christmas, you go down to your nearest local pizza shop, buy like 30 pies, 40 pies, 50 pies. You and your friends come together and you guys buy a bunch of food, and you go down to your nearest train station, Penn State. If you guys have a Penn Station, even better. But you go to the nearest hub where there's a lot of homeless people, and you just start giving out that food. So then I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna say that I'm helping the hungry feel like they belong. Ciao. Yeah. Y'all be hating everything this man do. Okay, so leave my life. You don't have to listen to me. And I'm not hating. I'm just clocking the truth. I'm not hating. I'm just clocking the truth. But if you don't like what I'm saying, you could leave. I'm not holding a gun next to your head. Like, y'all think I be pressed. And at the end of the day, Ace really sat down there and talked shit about Nicolander with Speedy, so he should be able to take all the smoke. Because if he sat down and threw smoke on other people, I'm just saying, boo, no need to get aggressive. There y'all go with your favorite word. There y'all go with your favorite word. Aggressive. A black person cannot I cannot catch just a little bit of attitude. Cause as soon as I catch a little attitude, I'm aggressive, child. But it's okay, boo boo. I welcome all difference of opinions. So it's no tea, no shade. I'm just saying it's it's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just um Wellington, your walk away has me tickled. I just needed to get some water. For real, for real. I really needed to get some water.
I remember just seeing those early clips with you, and I'm like, what is he doing? And then I was like, wait, this is serious. Like,
Yeah.
this is serious. This is a business. Like, this is a whole,
Mhm.
like,
But actually, how it started off, like I do it for free. Like I
Yeah.
did the teaching of the dances for fun. Like that's
Mhm.
how it really. What
So okay. So are y'all hearing this? Are y'all hearing this? He's trying to make it seem like he runs a philanthropy. I do it for free. You're on TikTok. You're on guys. If I go on TikTok right now and I start telling you guys, go like this and that and like this and like this and like this and run and run and run. Hey, great job, amazing. So then I'm gonna go on Instagram and I say, hey guys, today I went on TikTok and I taught people how to dance for free. It's on TikTok. TikTok, there's unless you get subscriptions and you do subscriber only live, TikTok live is free.
I really took pride and joy of, like I get off of doing from work and doing what I do and go get started to start up my live and stuff like that. So that's the really.
And we also and let's also not be disingenuous and act like the reason why you don't target people that are not from this country and that don't speak English is because there's a comedic factor to it. Are we going to be disingenuous about that too? Are we going to be fake about that too? Are we going to be fake about that too? Like you don't act like you don't purposely target people that don't speak English so that it's funnier, so that there's a comedic factor to your teaching, but you're branding this as a no kids left behind, take your first steps dance company. And that's not me hating, that's me clocking. And this is why I do this, because you will literally just be out here talking bullshit and talking lies on all of these interviews that people be doing. And I feel like that's fake. That's not fake. I feel like that's fake. Just be you. Just be you, bro. We're gonna fuck with you. We're gonna fuck with you if you're you. Let drop all of that stuff. Like there's a lot of insecurity there. Like there's this like, and I don't know if it's like the height, but if he's 5'10", he taller than me. I'm 5'9". I'm 5'9". So if he's 5'10", he taller than me. So ain't no way you walking around with feeling like you're short, because I feel like people that are 5'8", 5'9", and 5'10" are not short. That's like regular height. If you're anywhere below 5'7", that's short. So I don't know, y'all.
you know, the joy behind this whole entire passion that, you know, I've built up, and it's been incredible for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell me, what year did you start doing the dance classes? And like, walk me through a day. You
Yeah.
said you would go to work, get off, and
Yeah.
then
So
go do the fun stuff.
it's what I used to do is I've never really told anybody this full
So
story
I'm
before.
ready.
Now I'm excited. So I used to work at a restaurant in Hawaii when I used to go to school. Yeah. And then I started getting into to TikTok. You know, I
Mhm.
had seen, you know, people going live and streaming. I was like, yo, like I got personality, I can do this shit.
Right.
Boom, I went into, can I curse?
Yeah.
Can I curse?
Yeah, you can
okay.
curse.
Feel like my mama in the room.
Yeah. I was like, I said yes so fast. I looked at her like, right? I'm like,
Nah,
yeah.
you know, I was just more like, yeah, I can do this shit. So boom, I started streaming, and then just like for me, I'm a character. Like I like to do something different every day. One day I'd be a DJ. One day I'd be a blind dating coach. One day I'd be a dance teacher. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I just like having fun and being a different person every time I go on live. And how it really started was, you know, a group of, you know, individuals in Pakistan. Shout out Al Gujar Mubarak.
I don't think he's insecure about his height. I don't think he's insecure about his height. Well, at least I don't think he was insecure about his height. I think he is now. I think before the show he wasn't, but I think after the show he definitely is. Because if he wasn't, he wouldn't have gotten mad at what Amaya and Alex Cooper did. If he wasn't insecure about his height, he wouldn't have gotten mad about Amaya and Alex Cooper.
Johnny, Wall, Zane. Got
The
to make sure I
whole
shout out
squad.
the squad. You know what I mean here, but
Yes.
nah, they had all joined my live one day, and you know, for them, how they got, you know, money was by getting on live and just dancing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know, I really wanted to teach them some swag when they dance when I brought
Mhm.
them up. So I was like, okay, I got to find a way to incorporate them to where, you know, don't send me any type of, you know, monetary gifts when we on live. Send it to them, because that's really what the whole point of it was. But when I started teaching them how to have some swag, started forming a little group, you know,
Mhm.
So someone said, "I've been on his lives before Love Island. He actually gave him a platform, and when he was on live, he tells people watching to gift them, not him, which is commendable." Someone said he's too corny. That is commendable.
was known as the boogies around here. Then we started dancing, and you know, it turned into, you know, me just wanting to post one of my lives. But I had been doing it since like maybe 2024, 2023, you know,
Mhm.
stuff like that. But I had posted one of the clips and it had took off, and I was like, okay, you know, I know everybody enjoys these videos, but
Yeah.
I want to include more people. Like, and that's when I
Yeah.
started reaching out to the different social groups.
You guys are triplets? No, okay, what's your name? That's why you're gonna be great. Kobe, he never drank water. Michael Jordan never drank water. Just put him in the game.
No, Birdie told me we hit 1 million followers. We blew up dancing with everybody around the world. But it's time to do some new content. And I can't do it all from my kitchen no more.
So you're not just a creator. You've turned this whole online presence into a lucrative business. Like it's
Yeah.
become your livelihood.
Yeah.
Can you talk to us about when that kind of, switch flipped and this was like, all right, I'm going to do this full time?
Yeah. Honestly, I started doing, you know, my business full time around like 2023, 2024. You know, I had started, you know, the company. I had started like my own.
I thought he said he started in 2023. He literally just said that he started in 2023, 2024. I can't keep up with the lies.
Own brand and my own business of selling clothes,
Mhm.
you know, little other hustling things I do on
Yeah.
the side to just, you know, be motivated. Like for me, I don't ever want to be stuck in one box. I like to conquer all different boxes. So then boom, I know how to rap. You know, I was like, let me drop a track or two.
All this energy, y'all ain't know I could dance, can act, and can rap. Check me out. Ace Greene taught the world how to dance. Come take a class.
And you know, I just like to try new things for real. And that's been my whole business of Ace Mob, was making an entertainment company of me being able to do all different things, you know.
And do you have a favorite of those things, or are you just really trying to like jack of all trades?
Jack of all trades, to
I
be
love
honest
it.
with you.
I love it.
I can't have a favorite, because one day I wake up and I want to be the biggest DJ in America. And then the next day I'm a rapper, and then the next day I'm a coach. And
Next day you dancing with the
yeah,
squad.
right.
I don't.
Want to go back to you doing,
And I love this
full-time
queen. I love this queen. She is doing the Lord's work. And I love her questions. I love how she's handling this.
job before you were doing the content creation.
Yeah.
When did you quit the restaurant? Like, what was the actual moment where you were like, I'm walking out of here and I'm really about to make what I built my life?
So in Hawaii time, I would have work at around like 5 p.m. You know what I mean? But like prime time, like West Coast and New York time was earlier than that. It was like 3 o'clock. So boom, I get on live, start streaming. And for me, I was doing it just for the fun and the love of it. And then I started figuring out like, yo, like I'm kind of making more than, this job, let alone being here for like maybe almost a year and a half at that job. And I was just blessed. I was grateful for God blessing me with different opportunities to continue to grow and be able to take care of my family back home and just on my friends and, buy a little something nice for myself. You know what I mean? So
Ah! Ah! Y'all are so stupid. Y'all are so stupid. Y'all are so stupid.
Yeah, I quit my job and I really just trusted God and what He had planned for me. And sure enough, I'm here talking to you.
And what type of career did you envision for yourself before your content took off? Like, obviously,
I think he said he went to Hawaii for college. That's what he said at the beginning of the interview. He was in Hawaii for college. That's what he said. He was in Hawaii for college.
the restaurant was a job, but not a career. So, like, what did you envision for yourself before you knew the content was going to pop off?
Honestly, I envisioned myself, doing something where I'm involved with the world. I knew from a young age I always wanted to be, somewhere in the entertainment business because,
Y'all heard that? Let me go back.
Of with the world, honestly, I envision myself, doing something where I'm involved with the world.
He don't even make sense. See, he don't even make sense. I want to do something involved with the world. It's so much bullshit up in that head that he don't even make sense. He cannot even get it out. This sounds like a scam. This sounds like a scam. When someone asks you a legitimate question and you give me a runaround answer that's not clear and concise, you sound like a scam.
I knew from a young age I've always wanted to be, somewhere in the entertainment business because, I do talent shows when I was in 3rd grade all the way up into middle school, just either singing, dancing, rapping, all that. And then
Sing.
I knew from there I placed, or after I had done all the entertainment stuff, I'd get into sports. You know what I mean? I was like, maybe I could be actor in a sports movie and stuff like that. So I really knew since like yay high. You know what I mean? But after I had got that opportunity to continue to grow on my live streams and stuff, I knew this is what I wanted to do long term, regardless if it could be stable, it could not be stable. I didn't care. I wanted to put my heart into something, and I knew, regardless of whatever I put my heart into, I'm gonna make it.
Yeah.
You know.
So let me tell you something. 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 And I don't know if y'all gonna like this, but I'm about to clock. I'm about to clock something. I'm about to clock something. Let me know if y'all ready for me to clock. Let me know if y'all ready for me to clock. I'm about to clock. I'm about to clock. I'm about to clock. Being a high energy, talkative person does not mean that you need to be in entertainment, and y'all need to stop. Just because y'all talk a lot of shit in high school and you can't stop moving and you dance a lot does not mean that you need to be in the entertainment business, because you cannot even say what it is that you want to do in the entertainment business. Thank you for the super chat, my love. Guys, if you give me a super chat, I put you on the show just like this. I, Ace can say all the right things in this interview, but his actions speak louder than anything. He was very manipulative and malice with how he tested the people that he was supposedly close with. Thank you for the super chat, my love. I appreciate it. So, like I said, just because you like to dance around and just because you don't shut the fuck up, and when your mom will go to the parent teacher conference, the teacher always said that you were the most talkative, does not mean that you deserve to be in the entertainment business. It does not mean that you want to, like, that's not what that means. ME, thank you for the super chat. I love you. You've been supporting me today like crazy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for all of the gifts on TikTok. Follow me, follow the reality rundown. And this is my personal page too. If you guys want to follow my personal page, you can go follow the personal page. But the reality rundown is my brand. For everything and anything reality rundown, follow the reality rundown. That's my brand. I build it. Um, but yeah. But yeah, like, like, let me this and this is why I say what I say, right? Ready? Rappers always wanted to be rappers. Dancers always wanted to be dancers. Singers always wanted to be singers. The people that are supposed to be hosting are supposed to be journalists. People that went to school for communications. But in the world of the influencer and the celebrity, we have taken these jobs that used to belong to people that would go to school for communications and media, and instead we started giving these jobs to the Kardashians. Instead of giving a job that is deserved by someone that went to a school of communication and media, people that go to school for communication and media have to fight because they're giving jobs to the Kardashians and influencers. Brands are taking people like Ace and putting them on red carpets as if they're journalists. I'm tired of that. So here is an interviewer asking you clearly what it is that you want to do with your career, and you cannot even say what you want to do. You're saying, I want to do it all. But you know that saying, a friend to all is a friend to none? You know that saying, right? Well, you can flip that saying to many other things. You can flip that saying to many other things. The root of that saying is about being too accessible and too available. It's not about it is about friendship, because that's how it's in that specific phrase. But the root of that saying, it's about being too accessible and too available. You don't even know what you want to do. You have no path. You have no desire. Guys, thank you so much. Ricky, thank you so much for the gifts. Ricky, I love you. You have no actual like something that you want to do. For example, Cordell came out of Love Island, and Cordell wanted to be an actor. And what has Cordell been doing? Acting classes, auditioning. My YouTube is Wellington on Air. If you want to join me on the YouTube, it's Wellington on Air. Cordell came out of the villa and he got to acting classes and auditioning, and he booked his first show. Reasonably Doubt. What? Beyond the Reasonable Doubt? I forgot the name of the show. Reasonably something. It's Reasonable Doubt. Reasonable Doubt. I think the show is called Reasonable Doubt on Hulu. But you know what I'm saying? Cordell almost didn't even do Beyond the Villa. Cordell almost didn't even do Beyond the Villa because he was focused on his acting career and making it in his acting career. So someone is asking you what you want to do with your life with this newfound fame that you have, and you don't even have an answer. But you want to take my job? Now I gotta fight. Now I gotta fight with someone like Ace. That's just wrong. That's just wrong. I'm sorry. That's just wrong. That's just wrong. Y'all can, and at the end of the day, you can pursue whatever you want to pursue. You can pursue whatever you want to pursue. But I just feel like the way that we have positioned certain influencers and celebrities into doing things that where other people's actual jobs that they trained for, it needs to stop. It needs to stop. It needs to stop. It needs to stop. I don't like that. I don't like that. There are hardworking college students right now learning journalism across the world, studying journalism, studying communications, hoping to have a career in media. And some of them will never even see it because influencers are taking over media jobs. Influencers are being picked over journalists. Influencers are being picked over media professionals. I'm tired. I'm tired. And then I'm stuck with all of these loans.
Absolutely. And what draws you to the hustle?
What draws me to the hustle? Honestly, not going back to being broke.
That's real.
Like
That's
we got
real.
bills. Like again, like I grew up, you know, fortunate, but it's been some challenges throughout
Yeah.
my entire life. Like growing up, my mom's single mom, taking care of two kids, and really she got four kids, and then I have siblings of all over the nation and shit like that.
Yeah.
But it's hard to take care of kids by
Hi,
yourself.
Georgina.
Not it's not growing up in a two-parent household.
Yeah.
And being in this case, my mom, she was always a hustler, always trying to put food on the table, trying to give us the newest stuff without making us feel like we can't have new stuff and things like that. So just seeing her, watching her grow up and watching her set an example for me, I knew I had to go 10 times harder because I don't want her working for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
And that's my goal, is making sure she's taken care of, my siblings is taken care of, my nieces, nephews, all of them.
Siblings all over the nation. Siblings all over the nation. Bia said he really be using that single mom dad. Yeah, let me stop. Do you see what Zoe had to say about Landry and Nick? Not sure if you tuned into him, Lloyd. Who's Zoe? Who's that? Who is that? He his daddy's son. Can y'all please stop?
So that's what I take pride in and have joy through.
My she was a single mom as
Right.
well. I have 5 older sisters.
Damn.
So my mom has 6 girls.
But you the baby?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, hell no, yo.
I have a brother on my dad's side, but we
Okay.
all 7 of us grew up together. I am the baby girl, though. I am the baby girl.
Lord.
Oh yes, I know him. I know him. My whole thing is that if he was in a relationship for money, would he want people saying that about it? If he was in a relationship for clout and a coin, would he want other black people calling him out for it? Y'all don't let nobody win. Y'all let all these white people scam, but the moment a black person try to scam, y'all want to take them to jail. Y'all get on my nerves.
Girl.
I know you spoiled.
Don't say that. Ooh, it boils. It makes my. I'm like, I'm not, I swear. But no, I am the favorite, though.
Yeah, I figured
I'm not gonna.
He thinks that now is not the same as in the villa as in the villa. He wasn't even in the villa. He wasn't even in the villa. He wasn't even in the villa. So how does he know what was now and what was then and what how does he know what to compare anything with? And no shade, he doesn't think the relationship is real. Did he meet them? Where did he see Orlandria? He saw Orlandria at the VMAs. Oh. Why? Like you see, that just honestly that gives me hater vibes. That gives me hater vibes. Nick wasn't even there. So why are you talking about Nick and how? You know what? Nick wasn't even there. So how is it fake? Nick wasn't even there. So how are y'all? Can y'all stop giving people clout? Y'all make people important. Y'all know that, right? Like y'all make people think they're important because y'all listen to them and y'all take in what they say. And even when they're wrong, instead of not spreading their wrong opinions, you then take their wrong opinions and you take it somewhere else. He if he didn't even experience Olandra and Nick together, he doesn't even have the capacity to say anything about them as a couple if he hasn't even met them in person. But you know who met them in person? Do you know who met them in person? Do you want to know who experienced them in person? Who saw them interact with each other in person? So all of those haters and all of those clout demons, because that's what they're getting. That's what that's why they do it. They know that talking against Nicolandria is gonna get them clout. You want a baddie Shane or not? They know that talking about Nicolandria is gonna get them clout. So all of those haters, that's why they do it. You haven't even met Nick and Alandria. You haven't even experienced Nick and Alandria together, and you talking about their relationship. That makes no sense. Imagine if one of your homegirls started talking shit about your man and she never met your man. Imagine if one of your homegirls started talking shit about your man and she didn't even met your man. You're gonna be like, bitch, what the fuck is you talking about? You never even met him. I just wanted to hear their opinion since you met them both. No, I know, baby. Thank you, Danny. Danny, I love you. It's no, you're you're my people. You're my people. You're my people. I think, you know, what that other person said is just weird. And again, I don't even know him, and he made and he's I don't know him, so it's nothing. I'm not saying anything about him or his who he is as a person, but I think that it's not fair to say that you don't believe that Nicolandria is real when you didn't experience Nick and Alandria together. It's the same thing that Alandria said to Coco at the reunion. Stop talking about experiences that you didn't experience. Only speak about the things that you spoke about, that you experienced. Stop talking about things that you think it might. Instead, talk about what you did experience. Talk about how you met Alandria and how she was mad nice to you and how you guys had a good ass time. How about that? No. Instead, you run to the internet to tell them that you think her relationship is fake. Mind you, you were probably in her face acting like you was cool with her. Y'all weird. Y'all are weird. Y'all are weird. That is the weirdest shit ever. You go. I didn't know who that person was. And then when I looked them up, I saw that it was another content creator. But y'all, don't ask me about content creators. Don't ask me about other content creators, and don't ask me about other people that are YouTubers or none of that. I don't like to speak about. I don't like to speak I don't like to give my opinions on other people that are doing the same thing that I'm doing, because then it becomes a thing about me. Like, it could be misinterpreted, like I'm throwing shade, or that I'm being, or you know what I'm saying. And I don't want it to be a situation like that, because it's not that. It's not that. I don't know. I don't. You know what I'm like. You know what I'm saying.
The youngest one is what you gotta watch out for. Respectfully. Yeah, hell no.
But no, like seriously, like even to your point of just like growing up in that type of household, like
Yeah.
I didn't want for nothing, like at all. But I'm
Yeah.
like, my mom's hustle was unmatched. I'm sitting here like, I be crying over spilled milk.
You got a black mama?
Yes,
That's what I'm saying.
yes.
So, like,
I'm like, I be
black
crying over
mama
spilled
don't-
milk, and I'm like, she was doing it with 6
Yeah.
kids. Like, shout out to you, girl. You
Shout
did
out,
that. You
shout
ate
out
that.
what's your mama's name?
Melvicia.
Shout out Mama Melvicia.
There we go.
Yeah.
Period. Okay, so let's get a little bit into your Love Island experience.
Yeah.
So, like we've already talked about, you had a platform.
Yeah.
You had a lot going for yourself.
Yeah.
Why did you really want to go on the show? What drew you to the opportunity?
Honestly, like going into that whole experience was I already have a platform, and going into here, they take away social media from everybody. And that was the part that really was like, okay, I'm gonna put my heart into this, because they were gonna take away that factor of clout and take away the factor of new age dating and take away all that shit. And for me, that was really, really, really what I wanted to jump into.
I'm gonna repeat it.
And going
I'm gonna
on that
repeat it.
factor of I'm gonna put a take was
Really want to go on a platform,
Yeah.
a little bit into your Love Island experience.
Yeah.
So, like we've already talked about, you had a platform.
Yeah.
You had a lot going for yourself.
Yeah.
Why did you really want to go on the show? What drew you to the opportunity?
Honestly, like going into that whole experience was I already have a platform, and going into here, they take away social media from everybody. And that was the part that really was like, okay, I'm gonna put my heart into this, because they were gonna take away that factor of clout and take away the factor of new age dating and take away all that.
So the same person that celebrated 1 million followers as a TikTok influencer is saying that he went on the #1 show in the world because not for clout. The same person that celebrated 1 million followers that had a fan base before, that had a name for his fan base before Love Island, ciao.
Shit. And for me, that was really, really, really what I wanted to jump into. And going into this, it's kind of hard dating when you have, social media presence. Like you don't know who likes you for you. You don't know, like, granted, I might run down on some shit and be like, yo, I'm feeling you, but I don't know if it might be the same thing. You know what I mean? Because, or what their intent is. And going into this villa, I was like, all that shit is going to be stripped from everybody in here, and it's going to give me a chance to grow as a person, get to know people, and see what it was like dating in the 80s and the 70s and shit like that. Like, I always want to do some shit like that. Like,
he was like, where they weren't on social media,
right,
no phones,
like,
nothing.
I
You just
feel
got to
like-
meet someone where they were at.
exactly. You know what I mean? Like, everybody talks about cheating on social media and shit like that is new age dating. Like, the only cheating you had to worry about back then was the woman across the street, right? Instead of around the world.
That's as far as they can get.
Exactly. So, like, going into this, I'm isolated to deal with emotions and deal with, getting to know someone truly for them. And that was the thing that really drew me to going
Yeah.
into Love Island.
Yes. And, going back to like, you having a platform, your platform has grown so much.
Someone said, "Why not want even more following?" There's not. Yeah, y'all need to. I thought I was having conversation. Let me not say that. Let me not say that. Let me not say that. But yeah, when y'all listen to my show, when y'all listen to my show, and when y'all listen to me speak, and when we have conversations, we're having highly intellectual conversations. So you got to put your context clues and your critical thinking hats on. We're opening the schools. We know we got to open the schools. You got to put your thinking caps on. So there's not a problem with wanting more followers. There's not a problem with wanting to grow a social media fan base. What I have a problem is being disingenuous about that. What I have a problem is being fake about that. I can't be fake to y'all and make oh my God, I'm just doing this because I love to talk. No, no, baby. I went to school for journalism and communications. This is what I went to school for. This is what I want to do as a career. So I am building this platform so that I could do this as a career. I like doing it, but I need to make some money as well. That's why there's super chats. That's why there's subscriptions. That's why there's merch. You know what I'm saying? If this was all for love, this channel would have been monetized. It's the disingenuous part that it's like that pisses me off. You go on the biggest show in the fucking planet and you try to make it seem like you were having an isolated experience. Bro, you're not having a unique experience. I'm sorry. You're season 7. I'm sorry. Season 7, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And season 8, if you're listening to me, hold up. If anybody that is thinking of applying to season 8 is listening to me right now, do not lie and say that you did not go on Love Island for clout. We won't believe you. And the moment that you tell us that lie, we are going to clock you as a liar. Because anybody after season 6 went on Love Island for clout. And that's not wrong or bad. It's the biggest show in the country. It's the biggest show in the country. And we've seen the heights that these people can get to from being on the show. So I am waiting for the person that comes in and says, "Hey guys, my name is so and so, and I came on the show because this is the hottest shit around, and I just wanted to be on it." And yeah, you know, I cannot wait for it to just be like, yeah, I make music, I make this, and I thought this would be a fun way to promote my music. And fuck it, while I was here, I found love. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
much since you've been on the show.
Yeah.
Has your approach with your content changed at all since being on the show? Have you done anything differently? Are you more mindful, with this new audience that's
Yeah.
now with you?
For me, I post with intent. You know what I mean? Every post means something to me.
Mhm.
There's a story behind why I want to post. I don't just post bullshit just to
Mhm.
post. So that's why I was very careful coming out the villa. And plus, I wanted to spend time with family, friends, and obviously my girl Shelly. But
Every post means something to me. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. We have Mother Teresa here. Every post means something to me. Every post means something to me. Every post. I don't just post things to post. Every post means something to me. Mm. And I'm looking at his Instagram and it's all pictures of him. And I'm looking at his Instagram and it's all pictures of him. Why do you talk like you are posting philanthropic work and what you're posting is selfies and photo shoots? Like it don't make sense. Like, am I bugging? Tell me if I'm bugging. Tell me if I'm bugging. Tell me if I'm bugging. This poetry, like this story, this drama, like it's the drama that I don't get. It's the drama that I don't get.
when you see me post, and it's gonna have some intention behind it. So
Yeah.
that's one thing for me that I'm always gonna be able to keep because the content ain't gonna never stop when you got a creative mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
And what's it been like to merge these two audiences, right? You had what, like
Yeah.
1 million followers on
Mhm.
TikTok alone,
Yeah.
and those people grew from
Mhm.
your original platform. You
Yeah.
come out, it's double that and some
Yeah. Yeah.
of Love Island,
Yeah.
fans. How has it been to merge these two groups?
It's weird. I will say that it's weird because like I grew my platform off of just straight positivity and peace,
Yeah.
and then you got some fans who love like
Chaos.
just chaos, right? So I'm kind of merging those two groups, and that one is like, Ace, we want you to go back to what we doing, yada yada, and then we got a new group who's like, Ace, I need you.
I feel like his ego is just too big for a PR team. And maybe he has one, but they do a horrible job. But he did a horrible job. They do a horrible job because he is way into control of his own narrative. And I'm sorry, but he's too young to be in control of his own narrative because that's why he talks the way he talks.
It's weird. I will say that it's weird because like I grew my platform off of just straight positivity and peace,
Yeah.
and then you got some fans who love like
Chaos.
just chaos, right? So I'm kind of merging those two groups, and that one is like, Ace, we want you to go back to what we doing, yada yada, and then we got a new group who's like, Ace, I need you to get on your shit from like
Yeah.
get on some minute shit, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's like for me, I've always stood firm in who I am as a person, so.
Peace and positivity, and he went and sat down with Stevie. I call him Stevie. Sorry, Speedy. I said Stevie. Jocelyn Hernandez, get out of my head. He talking about positivity, and he went and sat down with Speedy and talked mad shit and claimed that Nick had a herpes. That's the positivity you speak of? That's the positivity piece that you speak of? You went on an interview and alluded to Nick having herpes. So do you still work on Watch What Happens Live, or are you just live on TikTok now? No, I still have my job. I do this on the side. Why do you ask? Oh, love it. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I wasn't leaving my job just because this started. This rent is way too expensive, honey. And I'm not making and I make y'all listen, y'all do your big one, but I'm not paying my rent. I'm not paying my rent off of this yet. And I gotta pay my rent 3 times over for me to leave my actual salary for social media. I'm sorry. I'm like I come from the real like I went about my life the way like the conventional way, like like I went to school, I went to college, like I sought out my career, I did the internships and all of that. So like I'm never going to walk away from my career for social media until it's legitimate, like I'm making like my bills 10 times over, because social media could be here one day and not here the next, you know. Exactly. One wrong move on social media and you lose everything. So nah, I'm still gonna keep my job. I'm still gonna keep my job. And I just hope that my platform keeps growing and growing and growing so that I can be able to like, do it all. Like Ace. But I don't want to be a dancer and I don't want to be a singer or a rapper.
And me is never gonna change. So if you gonna join the Ace Mob, you're gonna have to get with it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like you're two, like
Exactly.
they on your
Right.
This
shoulder
is
talking.
this
It's
is
just
a
like
new
I got it
interview.
in me,
Right.
but peace. But I
Come
got
over
it
Exactly.
on
in me, but
YouTube and
peace.
watch it with
No,
Exactly.
me.
no,
Yeah.
that's real. All right, let's
Follow me
get
on
into the
YouTube.
real
I'm
tea.
live.
Okay.
What are some of your favorite moments about your experience on the show?
Um, I will say my only favorite moment throughout that show was building a relationship I have with Shelly.
Hmm.
Like again, she taught me
Oh, we're lying. We're lying. That's what we're doing now. We're lying. My only favorite moment from that show was building the relationship that I have with Shelly. So fuck Taylor and fuck Nick. I mean, we already knew it was fuck Nick, but fuck Taylor.
how to deal with, expressing myself and being confident. Or I've always been confident who I am, but like
Yeah.
being confident about something even when it's hard. Like dating her has been, I will say, a journey.
Yeah.
Throughout this whole entire experience. She's taught me how to love properly, and how I express my love is real out loud when it
Hmm.
comes to.
Someone said on the best part to come from Love Island was being introduced to you. Oh, thank you so much for that. Someone on my YouTube live says, I hope his homie Taylor doesn't feel some kind of way about that statement, because if anyone said that about him, he'd be having a fit. Taylor's too much of a pick me to care. Taylor's too much of a pick me to care. He's gonna see that and he's gonna say, "Oh, he's just talking about his girl." At the end of the day, that's his girl. He's too much of a yes man.
Her, and it's just been, I don't know, it's been different for me
Hmm.
because usually, like I said, like outside the villa, usually I don't deal with emotions. Like I feel the emotions, and I feel if it's too much for me, it's overwhelming, I dip. Like
Yeah.
I'm over it. But in this instance, nobody's gonna ever understand what we went through in that villa, and that's why I take what we had very, very seriously.
Yes.
I can't wait to keep going. Babe, I can't wait to keep growing with you, baby.
I love it, Shalace. I love it, Shalace. Okay, so we watched this love story blossom, right? Truly organically. It was really beautiful to watch. I was so excited. Y'all had me nervous before, but like by that episode, y'all got together. I'm like, all right, we locked in. Like we locked in. How does it feel to bring that relationship into the real world? And how have you kind of maintained like yourself and you had so many things going on, but like you said, like really focused on just growing what you guys started.
Honestly, just keeping things private. Like, and I understand we found love throughout, a TV show and stuff like that, but it's been about really getting to know each other in the outside world. And I date with intention. I was very careful with that inside the villa, and I still was like that before the villa and even being on the outside. So, just getting to know each other in the outside world with the outside noise and how we exist in each other's lives day to day, and I feel like it's been going great, and I'm ready to take some more steps.
He dates with intention, but instead of dating Shelly and locking in with Shelly, he coupled up with Amaya. He wanted Andreina. He wanted Hutta. He wanted Coco, Jalissa, Iris. But he dates for intention. Instead of coupling up with the girl that he already knew. Who are we talking about, Ace?
Is there anything you want to double down on just from your experience, reunion, or just in general coming out of this experience as you move forward in your career?
Honestly, I've put the show behind me respectfully. Like, I found what I came for. I'm ready to move forward.
That's so condescending and narcissistic. That's so condescending and narcissistic. I wish Love Island, yo. Like, you think you sound like this. I don't know what you think you sound like saying that you put the show behind. Like, first of all, this is the show that discovered you. This is the show that discovered you. It sounds so like shedding where you eat, biting the hand that feeds you. You wouldn't have landed a cover Essence if you weren't on Love Island. So that ungratefulness of the show is a red flag to me. That's a red flag to me. Like, you are that self-centered. What's the topic, please? So we are talking right now. We are watching this Ace interview that this brand called Boardroom did with him. It's on YouTube, and I'm live on YouTube. Literally live on YouTube. You can watch it with me if you want. You can watch it with me if you want. If you join me on YouTube. My YouTube is Wellington on Air. And for the people on YouTube, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. Stay here for a little bit. Buy a membership. Support me. Send me a super chat. Look into the merch. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Renee says, I'm watching on YouTube and commenting here. I love you. I love you. I love you. Watching with you so I don't interact with that interview. So listen, I'm here for the people then. When you guys don't want to give a certain interview clout, I'll watch it for y'all. Without the show, he wouldn't have interview. Let me show.
That's right.
I ain't here for no game.
I know that's right. But like you said, the show is behind you. We're
Yeah.
going to put it behind us.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about what you have next.
Okay.
So life after the villa, how has it been?
Honestly, it's been great because I'm getting back to me, which is
Yeah.
spending time with my family, spending time with my friends, spending time with my craft, my work, and
Mhm.
Shelly, of course. And
What's your craft and what's your work if you're not doing the dance company no more? And you also don't know what you're doing. So what's your craft and what's your work? Signing deals that you are getting from being on a show that you're also discrediting at the same time. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? I'm happy to be getting back to myself, getting back to my craft, my work. The work that he's getting from being on the same show that he's discrediting. Because he's not doing what he used to do before the show. God, I pray that you never let me be this arrogant. I pray that you never let me be this arrogant, self-centered. God, please take that demon away from me. Don't ever let it get close to me, God.
really just been trying to take advantage of that. And, new things are in the works. And I can't wait for y'all to see them.
Can we talk about that a little bit? Any
Yeah.
major brand partnerships, campaigns, anything you can tell us at this time?
Nah, yeah. I just did a thing with Burger King. You know what I'm saying? I did my little dance 1, 2
Little,
step.
yeah.
And it's funny because it comes full circle because I remember after school, my mom would take us to Burger King real quick to like feed us. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
Burger King was they solid. They held it down. You know what I mean?
They got that Impossible Burger. I
And
keep
you know
staring it
what
down
I'm
still. Don't tell nobody.
Exactly. So like for me, I was excited to do this partnership with Burger King
Yeah.
because again, it comes full circle to how I grew up, and I'm very intentional about who I partner with as well because I'm not just gonna partner.
A partnership with Burger, but a partnership where you danced in a Burger King commercial comes full circle with how you grew up. You see, I can't take it. I can't take it.
People who I don't feel
Like I cannot take. Y'all talk about 404 being ready for the camera and the glams and the PR answers, but I cannot take this like fluff ass answers. Like I cannot take these wannabe deep ass answers. These wannabe deep ass philosophical person. Like I cannot take it.
to be that it's
I
a part
cannot
of the
take it.
VMAs too. What? Are you serious?
So you're going to the VMAs?
Exactly. What you talking about? Is you cool?
I'm gonna give
yes,
you a
I'm gonna
suitcase.
be at the VMAs.
I'm gonna give you a suitcase.
Exactly. Now we're gonna be at the VMAs turn. And
He said
I'm really
we all
excited.
going.
Yeah, we all going.
And the VMAs is what? Another thing that with you from your upbringing. Is the VMAs another thing from your upbringing?
Everybody in this room, all the production,
Full circle.
everybody would have get in the truck. We
Back it
pulling
up.
up to the
Let's
VMAs.
go.
Oh my God, it's so full circle because me and my mama used to watch the VMAs when I was younger, so it's so full circle.
Nah, but I'm super excited to be working with them on this project, and I'm excited. I remember
Where was Shelly? Where was Shelly?
when I was a kid, I used to watch all my favorite celebrities on the VMAs and shit like that doing their performances. So to know that I'm being in the presence of greats, it means the world to me.
It's only the beginning.
Yeah.
It's only the beginning. Okay, so are there any other particular industries or companies that you'd be excited to partner with?
Working.
as you continue to grow your platform? Like,
Yeah.
what are you looking to do? Like, what we gonna
Honestly,
see?
I wanna work with a lot of people. As far, especially me being from LA, I gotta run through all my LA stuff,
Yeah.
like either the Dodgers or the Lakers or like what else do I?
Don't say or Dodgers and the
Oh,
Lakers.
my bad.
We didn't
Dodgers and Lakers. Stop playing with me. Yeah, I definitely want to work with all the things that I grew up with first,
Yeah.
and then I want to branch out certain brands, certain partnerships and stuff like that. So look, if you see him with your boy is about, come in, holler at me. One of the things I really do want to get into is acting. Like I really want to star television shows, movies, and things like that, or even if it's voice acting too. Like I love.
I want to star. I want to star on a television show. It ain't no. He just want fame. It ain't no love behind anything. It's just fame. I want to star on a television show or a movie. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing deep about it. It ain't no. I've always wanted to be an actor and never thought I could because of yada yada yada. Da, 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 da. Like, it's just I want to do whatever puts me in the forefront. I want to do whatever brings me clout. I want to do whatever brings me popularity and fame. And that's fine, but just be real about it. I want to be famous. I've always wanted to be famous and I want to be famous. When people say I want to do it all, that's what they mean. I want to be famous. Because who gets to do it all? Famous people. Famous people get to do it all. So when people say they want to do it all, they want to host, they want to dance, they want to rap, they want to sing, they want to do this, they want to do that. They want to be famous. And I appreciate the celebrities that used to tell us straight up, I just want to be famous. Kim Kardashian never used to let y'all forget that she just wanted to be famous. And she was happy to be famous. Nene Leakes, famous. Happy to be famous. Like all of the big girls, famous. They own it. Y'all want to be famous, but then y'all want to act fake like y'all don't want to be famous. Is that a Gen Z thing? Is that a Gen Z thing? No shade. Why do y'all do that? Y'all wanna take on certain stuff, but then y'all wanna be fake about it and not actually take it on. Hmm.
Cartoons.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite passions. Is
Yeah.
waking up Saturday morning when I was a little kid and we didn't have cable, so we'd only turn on to the whatever the
It was gonna
channels
be
that
something.
came on the TV, right?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So boom, in my underwear, eating cereal, watching Saturday cartoons.
At the beginning of the interview, he said that he grew up in a stable home, so y'all didn't have cable. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. I don't even know what to believe. I literally could go back right now to the beginning of the interview, and at the beginning of the interview, he said that he grew up in a stable, okay home. Like they wasn't rich, but they also wasn't poor. And now y'all didn't have cable? Which one is it? Which one is it? Did you struggle or did you not struggle? I just
So to just do stuff that resonates with me as a person. Like I've always wanted to, be attached to things that I feel are a representation of me as well. So yeah, acting, movies, shows.
Okay, so we're gonna see you voice some cartoons or some animation characters. Yeah. Okay, so we got that on the list. Yeah. What type of role do you see yourself being in? Like what's your dream role?
I want to be in stuff like Power. That's one of my favorite
I can see
things.
that for
You can
you.
see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like me and Tariq, like we would put belt to ass to everybody in the streets, yo. Like I feel like that'd be lit. So
I can
50
also
Cent
see.
hit me.
He said, "Call me."
Got my people want to reach out to your people. Your people talk to me and we gonna get something set up right here.
I
Yo.
can also see you being the comedic relief in a horror movie or something too.
Really?
Like, I can see
I
you being
can't do
funny.
horror movies.
You could be serious though.
I do be
You could
serious.
get very serious and then you can get very funny. So
Tight-
I'm like, you
tight
could be the
of that.
comedic relief. That means you're gonna have to like probably die though. You know how they do those types
First
of
off, I
characters, but-
run. You got, I ain't like these. You know what I mean? Like, I'm taking off.
You
Man.
said,
I
"I'm
see.
getting out of
I see
there."
the knife coming at me. I'm good.
No.
Respectfully.
Felt
But
that.
ain't scary movie coming out? The new one with
They are
Marlo?
making another one. I think they are making another
I
one.
gotta.
Okay, so you could do something like
Yeah,
that.
I could
So
be
you-
in something like that. That'd be lit.
Okay. So we got it. We got a couple of roles that
Yeah.
we're gonna get filled.
For sure.
We're gonna see it. Any other major moves you want to manifest? Any things you want to do? Any bucket list items or
For real, I want to do a lot of things. I want to work in movies. I want to do shows. I want to do animation.
Isn't that what he?
Voiceovers for cartoons and stuff like that. Work Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, things like that. One thing I
You don't even know what he want to do.
really want to do is get into TV show hosting. Like
Now, acting. I thought the one thing he really wanted to do was acting. Now the one thing he really wants to do is TV show hosting.
okay, I
like
can see
a
that.
106 and Park type of vibe. I really want to get into something like
You're a
that.
good interviewer. Like
Thank-
asking the good
That
questions.
means the world to me.
You're
Nah, yeah, I definitely want to get.
Yeah, no, I'm taking this off. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. I'm so done with that. What? I don't got time. I don't got time. I don't got time. I am so done with that. I can't believe I just. Okay, so something that I wanted to discuss too. This is the last thing that I'm gonna discuss tonight. Because I know that there were some other things on that list, but child, I didn't think this was gonna take this long. And you know, I didn't think this was gonna take this long. And yeah. So something that I did want to talk about before as the last thing tonight, is that the Love Island game season 2 cast has been revealed. Summer might be coming to an end, but the games in the villa are just getting started with Love Island Games Season 2. Ariana Madix returns to Fiji to host an all-new season of the competition dating series, dropping Tuesday, September 16th. Tuesday, September 16th. With a 2-hour premiere. Guys, Love Island Games is going to have a 2-hour premiere. New episodes of the series will stream Thursdays through Tuesdays. New to the format this season. So listen. So there's some things that have changed about Love Island Games this season. Viewers will be able to watch their favorite international islanders in real time, similar to Love Island USA. This means they will also be able to vote for their favorite couples via Love Island USA app to determine which islanders will recouple, who will remain in the villa, and who will go home heartbroken. So the things are changing for Love Island Games. This first season of Love Island Games was pre-recorded and then put out later. But this season is going to run just like Love Island, and we are going to be able to watch the Islanders in real time. The first round of Islanders entering the villa for the new seasons are Love Island singles from around the world, including the UK, USA, France, Malta, Belgium, the Netherlands, with more Islanders joining the villa through the season as bombshells. So first up, we have Andrea from season 6. She looks cute. To be completely honest, Andrea really didn't give to me season 6. Like, she didn't really give. So let's hope she gives. Let's hope she shows us her personality. I feel like during season 6, like, I barely got to really see who she really was for real. And like, so let's hope that we get to see who she really is. Then we have, she is so gorgeous. I'm sorry, but Andreina is just so gorgeous. But then we have Andreina from season 7. I'm happy that Andreina is on Love Island Games. I'm happy that Andreina is on Love Island Games. I just also hope that she gives. I also hope that she gives. And the one thing that I will say for my sister Andreina is that try not to communicate with your body and try to actually get to know people verbally. I feel like Andreina leans into the physical attraction a lot. And it's not all about physicalities, because look, you went on Love Island and didn't find anybody because you kept leading with physical first. So that's my only advice for her. Then we have Tariq from season 10 of the UK. A lot of people were saying that he fine, but there's something about him that is just not there for me. Like, he is cute, but it's also like, I don't know, like he looked like that medium older uncle. You know what I'm saying? Like he he not old, but he also not young. So everybody keeps saying that, oh my God, Tariq is worse than Alan. And I saw a tweet that said the same thing. And he said, for all you new US fans, leave your sensitivity at the door. Because if you thought any man at all on season 7 was bad, you are in for a very rude awakening with Tariq.
Huh?
Is this a thing
He's
now?
just being flirty, you know what he's like.
So is it a thing now?
Don't come on that.
What? I'm just asking, is it a thing now?
It might be a thing, it might not. I don't
You're
know.
just so petty.
Yeah, whatever. I have to.
You don't have to do nothing.
I'm single because of you. What, you not
So?
understanding? What do you mean so?
That's just petty.
How dare you sit me down and ask me, what am I doing? Like, are you okay? I'm single now because of you. What do you mean?
Yeah, but do you want to get back on or no?
Give me time. I told you I need time.
Just want to do things just for the sake of doing it.
You've
That's
hurt
what
me.
makes you feel better.
You've hurt me. You've hurt my pride. You've hurt my ego. I'm hurting.
Feeling, did you expect this?
Didn't really expect it from her, but I guess she was never mind. Just my turn. Honestly, hope it was worth it because we're done.
These two girls, yeah? I don't know who I'm feeling more. It's possibly going to fuck things if I did end up getting back with Jess.
No, but you're not. No, it ain't. Fuck Jess for now. Kissing two girls on one night. Well, who? Because when Jess is back, bro, you're not going to have to do that again, G.
Has Tariq ever lied about being a fucking dickhead? Has Tariq ever lied about being a dickhead? Did he cry after his season and cry that he was given a bad edit? Because if he cried and he tried to become a victim after his season, then yeah, I'm going to have a problem with him. I'm not going to have a problem because of what I just saw. I'm not going to have a problem with him because of what I just saw, because I don't care about what I just saw. At the end of the day, I like messy reality TV. I want mess. What I have a problem is you trying to become a victim after you did what you did knowingly. That's what I have an issue with. So I'm not. Come on, Tariq. You better turn it upside down. Because don't waste my time. You better make it a key. So, you know, let me keep going with this people chat. Then we have Solène from season 2 of France. And Solène is also on Below Deck. I don't know if y'all know that. Solène is also on Below Deck, which is a show on Bravo. So Miss Thing getting to the bag. Child. What is this? I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take it. I'm sorry. I can't take it. I cannot take it. The way she's standing is like I cannot take the way she's standing. I cannot take the way she's standing. Anyways, this is Nicola from season 1 of Love Island Malta. I didn't even know that Malta had a Love Island. Mouth. Sure. Then we have Mert from Berlin in Netherlands. He looked good. He's sexy. You see, he fine. He fine. Then we have Lucinda from season 7 of UK and season 5 of Australia. Sure. Yeah, that is an aggressive tan. That is an aggressive tan. Then we have Kendall in the braids. Kendall say, I'm gonna get some braids. Y'all gonna stop playing with me. Kendall say, I'm gonna get some braids because y'all gonna stop playing with me. It's just crazy because like I do you think anybody gonna ask Kendall about the whole pics? You think anybody on the island gonna be like, well, so what about them pictures? Because we saw your hole. Then we have KK. Oh my god, I love KK. I love KK. I love KK. I love KK. I love KK down. So happy she's back. She's so gorgeous. She is so gorgeous. I should go back and watch season 5 and season 6 again. Then we have Josh from season 3 of USA. Whatever. Then we have Isaiah from season 4 of USA. Austin 2.0. Then we have Garby from season 4 of Belgium and Netherlands. She's cute. She's very gorgeous. Very cute. Not KK was a bird. Then we have Christopher, Chris from season 7. It's so crazy because ever since Hutta said Chris got a little dick, it's just I can't see him the same anymore. I can't see him the same anymore, child. But Hutta also a liar. So that Charlie needs to start eating. I'm sorry. He looks like he's smoking too many cigarettes. Like the swimming trunks are about to fall off. Yeah, I don't like this look on Charlie. He needs to like eat. He needs to eat some rice and beans, child. He looking a wait. He like what is this? I don't know, child. Oh, she looks so good. She looks so good. Ariana looks so good. Well, that's the cast. That's the cast right there. Sure. Whatever. I don't have any expectations. To be completely honest, I haven't watched Love Island like that, like as a fan from season one. Like I don't watch Love Island UK. So whoever's from the UK from here is gonna be new people for me. So it's fine. And I didn't watch any season of Love Island prior to season 5 or 6. So Josh from season 3, I don't know him. Isaiah from season 4, I don't know him. So it's still gonna feel new. I don't have any preconceived notions. The only people that I really know like that, it's the people that we just saw recently on TV, and I feel good about them being on games because I do feel like Charlie and Chris definitely needed a second chance, and Andreina too. I feel like it should have been two girls though from season 7, not just Andreina. I feel like they should have brought Hannah back too. They should have brought Hannah back too. You know, Tato and Andrea. I don't. I don't really know much of her. I just want her to go on this new show and give us personality. Like, let me see who you really are. Let me see why your friends like you. Like, let me see that person that your friends like. Because and the Andrea from season 6, I just don't know her, and she was just too timid. And I don't like it when people be timid because it's like, what you came on television for if you're timid? Why you came on television for if you're timid? For what? Should have stayed at home. All right, it's 11:33. Guys, thank you so much for listening to another episode of Wellington on Air. I love you guys so much. I love you guys so much. We've been on this live for 2 hours and 47 minutes. We discussed the Nicolandria at the VMAs. We looked over some interviews that Ace did, clocked some lies. We were doing the Lord's work today. We were doing the Lord's work. Oh no, I just joined. Have a good night though. Well, my love, you can just take the little cursor and go all the way to the beginning and start it from the beginning. That is the beauty of YouTube. So if you're here, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube because please guys, please subscribe. And for the people that send super chats today, thank you so much for the super chats. I literally got approved for super chats today, and you guys were already blessing me. So thank you so much for doing that. I really do appreciate the super chats. I really do appreciate the super chats. I like thank you. For the person that put in that order from my merch store today, thank you. If you want some merch from the show and you want to support me, shopwellington.com. What's your YouTube channel? Wellington on Air. Guys, I am Wellington on Air on every platform. The podcast is called Wellington on Air. So wherever you look me up, if you put Wellington on Air, I'm going to pop up. And Wellington with one L. My name only has one L in it. So don't write Wellington with two L's. You're not going to find me. Wellington with one L. Wellington on Air. And double tap that screen, please, 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 please. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Again, thank you for supporting me, y'all. Thank you so much for supporting me. Please consider purchasing a subscription on Twitter. On Twitter. On YouTube. I have 3 tiers. Homie, gang, and my people. And all 3 tiers get you different things. So please, please, please consider becoming a subscriber and pick what community you want to join. Great stream. Got me through my workout here. See you next. Yes. So the next show is tomorrow. I should be back on Twitch for that because we are going to be doing our rewatch of episode 4. So tomorrow, join me on Twitch. Same time, 8 o'clock. Same time, 8 o'clock. And we are going to do our rewatch of episode 4. Yeah. I'll see you next time.